Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by to check out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make bacon-wrapped pork loin with a maple bourbon glaze. Now, as always, guys, I'm looking to cook inexpensive things to feed my family. I got this 5-pound pork loin for around $10 because it was on sale for $1.99 a pound. So we're going to get several meals for $10. The other thing I got on sale is some bacon because I'm going to wrap this pork loin up in a bacon weave and onto my pit barrel cooker, and then towards the last 15-20 minutes of cooking time, we're going to make this homemade glaze, spread it on there. Man, it's going to be absolutely delicious. So stick around, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is take your pork loin out of the package. Now, just to let you know, this is a pork loin, not a pork tenderloin. These are a much bigger piece of meat. Like I said before, this weighs 5 pounds. Usually the pork loins are around a quarter of this size, and you usually get 2 in the pack. But I prefer doing a pork loin just because it's a little bit thicker piece of meat, and it allows me to keep it on the smoker a little longer, get a little bit of smoky flavor. So all we're going to do now is basically season it with our favorite rub. I'm using Kansas City Cowtown The Squeal. I've used this before on pulled pork. I really like it. But really, any kind of rub that you like will work. And I did trim a little bit of fat on the back side here just to kind of show you. I'm leaving a little bit on there, but trim according to how you like it. Now all we do here is we just sprinkle a generous amount of the rub. And you don't have to worry about going crazy because this is a big piece of meat. So don't worry like, oh my god, there's a lot of rub on here. This is a 5-pound piece of meat. Make sure you get the sides as well. Flip that over. And I'm just going to let this sit on the counter. It just came out of the fridge maybe 10 minutes ago, so it's still nice and cold. We want to kind of let it warm up a little bit. And putting the rub on this right now while I start to make that bacon weave is going to allow this rub to kind of sweat into the meat. And that's exactly what we want. Just like that, let me spin it around again. Hit up any spots that you think, this side I didn't really get too well. And that's it. Not very complicated. Alright, I'm just going to let this sit here. So just like that. There you go, guys. Let me get the bacon out, and I'm going to show you how to do the bacon weave next. Alright guys, so the next step is to show you how to make a bacon weave. Now, a lot of people are intimidated by this. I don't know why. It's not very complicated. I'm going to show you how easy it is. So the first thing you need to do is to get something to put the bacon weave on, and that will help facilitate you rolling this bacon weave over the pork tenderloin. I have some butcher paper here. Usually you buy this, for wrapping a brisket or a pork butt. You can use parchment paper. You can even use aluminum foil, but I think this butcher paper is your best bet. So, cut a big piece of butcher paper, maybe, I don't know, 3 feet long, as you can see. And you can see my pork loin is around the same size, or a little bit less in length as the butcher paper, which is perfect. So you see I laid out enough strips of bacon to basically cover the whole length of the pork butt. So let's see, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 slices. Now I bought, I don't know if you'd be able to get this done with a pound of bacon. I bought 2 12-ounce packages. That's a new thing now where you buy what you think's a pound of bacon. It's actually 12 ounces. So I bought 2 packages. Anyway, lay it down like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to just fold back every other piece of bacon. Okay? And then we're going to take another strip. We're going to lay that down. I'm going to have to stretch that a little bit because There we go. And don't worry if you see like little spaces in between, because this bacon, once we wrap it on the pork loin and it starts getting warm, it's going to contract and it'll tighten up. Okay? So now the next thing we do is we just do the opposite ends now. So we're going to wrap the back like this. And we repeat by putting another piece of bacon, kind of like I said, pull it out so it goes to full length, and then fold back the pieces. Just like that. Not very complicated. It's just, it's a little time consuming. Now you could always just wrap bacon strips around. I just think that presentation wise, this looks so much better, looks more professional. Inside joke is I can't wrap a Christmas gift worth a damn, but I somehow know how to make a bacon weave and wrap a pork loin. So. Alright, so here's the bacon weave. Now comes the part that takes a little bit of time to get it done right. So I got the pork loin here. We're going to very carefully, you're going to get your hands a little messy. We're going to very carefully kind of put it right on the edge here, just like so. Alright, now this is where the paper comes in handy. We're going to use that paper to kind of fold over the pork. Push down. Now when you lift up the paper, you're probably going to have some bacon sticking. You're just going to peel it off gently. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. Like so. Let's see here. Look at that, guys. Alright, now I would recommend you get some kind of rack. This is going to be extremely difficult to put on your smoker, take off your smoker without bacon pieces possibly flying off. Especially right now when it's not cooked and the bacon hasn't heated up. So luckily I have a rack that's around the same size. I'm going to very carefully, gently, see if I can lift this bad boy. I got some bacon that's flapping around there. Okay, like so. And look, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? Let's just see. Alright, just like that. That looks pretty good. You can see the other side here. I got a little bit of pork loin exposed, but you know what? So be it. Alright. I should have probably, when I rolled it, kind of put it a little bit more. Should have tried to center it a little bit better. But I'm just going to pull the bacon a little bit. But that's fine. Alright. Now, out of here. Now the last thing we're going to do, let me wash my hands real quick. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to sprinkle a little bit more of the rub on top, because we have plenty on the pork. Just a little, just for a little coloring. Let's not go crazy. Don't want it too salty, but this gives it a nice mahogany color. See if I can tilt it up like this and just get it. Look at that. Look at that. All right. I'm going to let this hang out on the counter while I go outside and fire up my pit barrel cooker. Meet you guys outside. All right, so I wanted to show you how I set up my pit barrel cooker. Now I usually just use charcoal briquettes like Kingsford. I don't have any, so I'm using some lump charcoal, so hopefully this won't go too hot. Normally I would cook a pork butt like this around 225 to maybe 245. This typically runs around 275 all the way up to 300, so I'm just going to watch it. Got some hickory wood chips, or chunks I should say here. Reason why I'm using hickory, it's a little bit stronger wood, and since this is going to be a relatively short cook, I think, at this 275, say to 300 temperature range, normally it would take 2 to 3 hours. If I was doing 225 to 240, this might take an hour and a half to maybe 2.5. Who knows? Okay, always cook the temperature. We only got to bring it up to around 145 before it's done. I removed some of the charcoal in the middle. We're gonna put that in the chimney, fire that up, and then pour it in here. Simple as that. Let's get it lit up. All right, so I put the basket with the wood, the bottom of the pit barrel. I have one of these little small charcoal chimneys from Pit Barrel that I took the charcoal out in the middle. Got a little tumbleweed here. Gonna start this on fire, and we'll stick the chimney on top. Give it around 15-20 minutes or so. Get those going. We'll be back shortly. All right, so the coals are ashed over here. I'll take the grate out here for a second, and very carefully try to pour the coals now into the center of the charcoal basket. It's a little bit easier with this small chimney starter that you can get at Pit Barrel. The longer ones kind of makes it hard for you to kind of completely turn them around. All right. So what I always like to do is to take one of the bars, kind of move the coals around. A piece of wood's already starting on fire. All right. Put the grate back on. Let me go grab the pork. All right, here's that wonderful pork. I did put my chef's temp wireless thermometer in there. I did a review on that, guys. I'll leave a link below. But see how this grate just fits perfectly right in there. That's one reason why I decided not to hang, obviously, is because I did the bacon wrap. But you can also hang those on the hooks off these bars. All right, that's it. Put the cover on it. Let me grab my phone. We'll start up the Chef's Temp app just a second. All right, we're gonna set up a new cook. We're gonna do pork, loin. 145 is correct, but I'm gonna set it a little lower because I want to apply that glaze maybe around 100. Yeah, let's do like 130. We'll do 133. Start cook. That's it, guys. We'll let the Pit Barrel do its thing. In the meantime, it's a nice, beautiful day. It's close to 80 degrees. I'm getting thirsty. I'll meet you guys inside for a drink. All right, guys, trying something I haven't tried before. This is made by Pabst, famous for Pabst Blue Ribbon. One of my famous, or not famous, one of my favorite inexpensive American beers. But this is a new light beer they have. 96 calories, 3.5 carbs. It's 4.2% alcohol, so one of those that you can kind of drink on a hot summer day like it is today. So that's what I'm trying. This is my daughter Ava Grace and my son Kyle. Ava Grace is trying something. I saw this in the store. I had no idea what it is. It's called Woodstock Organic Banana Water. 0 added sugar. So I'm like, what is this? It says it's got vitamins and minerals, electrolytes, antioxidants, and it says ingredients, organic banana.
There's not even sweetener in it.
So how could it be water if it's just banana? So I have no idea what that is. We'll find out together.
You're gonna open it up, it's just gonna be one big banana.
It's a big banana inside.
Not even a drink.
And then Kyle's trying another drink from Culture Pop. These are supposed to be these healthier sodas. It says fizzy and gutsy probiotic soda. This is pink grapefruit and ginger. It says fizzy, zesty, zingy, spicy, gusty soda. Alright, so that's what Kyle's having. Alright, now, Ava, I need to know, what am I supposed to do with yours first?
Oh, we're gonna put a straw in here.
No, you forgot to tell me. It says
Shake it well.
best sip chilled.
Yep, we put it in the fridge.
Shake well.
Yep.
So we're gonna shake that one real good. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Banana water.
Yeah.
No glass for Ava Grace. She's gonna stick that in.
Oh, straw goes.
I know it's a big can. 16.9 ounces. Alright. And my Pabst Light. Okay, I can already tell this is definitely a light beer. Oh, it's very carbonated. It's got a little bit of a head. Alright. Definitely carbonated. Smells like a beer. Alright, cheers, guys.
I gotta say, this looks like Pepto-Bismol.
Looks like pink lemonade to me. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. We appreciate it. Cheers. Alright.
Cheers.
Alright, this is pretty good. It says on the bottle, crisp and refreshing. It is. It's definitely better flavor-wise than Michelob Ultra. A lot of people like to drink those because it's low carbs. This one has, I think, a carb more. I think the Michelob Ultra is 2.5 grams of carb. This is 3.5. But I think the calories are around the same. And not too bad. Not too bad for a light beer. I'm definitely going to drink it. Okay. Well, how is your organic banana water?
This is very banana-y, and I would definitely recommend this.
Can I try
so
it?
good. Yeah, try it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just very banana-y.
Oh. It tastes like you took some water
Put a banana in
and
it?
smushed a banana and mixed it together. I
Yeah,
just don't
it's
understand how there could be no water. It just says banana. Organic banana is the ingredients. So, whatever. Okay. Well, if you like bananas, this might be a good thing to get. All right. And Kyle, how's your pink grapefruit and ginger?
It's pretty much just like, I want to say like if you took a really light ginger ale like Canada Dry or something, and then you just left it out till it got flat, so the flavor kind of dissipates or whatever. That's kind of what it tastes like to me. It's just like water with like that little ginger aftertaste and whatever sweetener they use. It's a bit better than the last one, because the last one, the flavor was like really off.
Yeah, what was
too.
the last one you had?
But
what was it called?
I think it was orange mango, if I recall.
Okay.
I can't remember. But this is a bit better than the last one, but still not that good in my opinion.
All right. So you still would rather have a regular unhealthy soda than one of these probiotic?
Yeah. I'll just drink something healthy then.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll go check on that pork probably in around a half hour or so. Let's see. It's been on for 15 minutes. It's saying the internal temperature's at 52. Like I said, at 133, we'll start to put that glaze on there. And 145, it'll be done. So I'm not quite sure how long this will take. But we'll just let it do its thing. See you guys in a little bit. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers again to our viewers. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, it's been just around an hour. It's saying the internal temperature is 99 degrees. I have not been out here, so let's take a look, see where we're at. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely taking on some color. Look at that. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so 99 degrees, right? Let me move it up so we can see here. Obviously, that's probes like right there, so let's see how we are more in the middle. Yeah, look at that. 99 degrees. Let's go over here. Trying to poke between the bacon. See, over here towards the end, it's a little warmer. 106. Let's go over here. Around 104, 105. Yeah. We still got some time, but look at that, guys. 1 hour. Like I said, I don't think this is going to take too long, because this pit barrel typically, like I said, runs a little warmer. I don't even know what the temps are. I'm just letting the pit barrel do its thing. But there it is. All right. So this is kind of getting close. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go inside and kind of put together the glaze. Meet you guys inside. All right, next I'm going to show you how to make this maple bourbon glaze. It really has 4 ingredients, and you could use this on any number of things. Ribs, chicken, pork loin like I'm doing today. So first thing we're going to start is with a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Now don't use the maple flavored syrup. Get the real thing. That maple flavor syrup is not maple syrup. This is pure maple syrup. It's readily available where I live in Wisconsin, but you can find it. You just gotta look for it. Okay, so a 1/2 cup. Next we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Just like that. Then we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of bourbon. Okay, your favorite bourbon whiskey. And then last but not least, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I mean, how easy is this? So we're just gonna put this on the saucepan on the stovetop. We're gonna bring it to a simmer, and we're gonna stir it for a while. What we're trying to do is dissolve all the brown sugar particles. And having it at a low simmer for probably around 10-15 minutes will do that. And then we're just gonna let it simmer for as long as we need to get it to the consistency that we're looking for. We want it to be a little bit thick. Now obviously it's still runny, but that's it. So put it on your stovetop, bring it to a boil, reduce it to a light simmer, and keep stirring it till you can't see any of the brown sugar. There you go, guys. I'll throw this on the stovetop. Be back in a minute. All right, we're at 1 hour 48 minutes. The internal temperature is 136. It went off a few minutes ago. I reset the internal. Look at this. So now I'm going to start applying some glaze. First thing I'm going to have to do here, kind of remove these rods so I get a nice, good surface area here. Be able to apply that glaze everywhere. All right, here's that glaze. It's definitely thickened up. All the sugar's been dissolved. I'm just gonna I don't want to brush the rub off, so I'm just gonna try to drip it with the brush here. Get it a little wet first. Definitely tell that bacon is getting crispy. All right. Now I'll just kind of dab it. All right, guys, look at this. Man, I want to get a different look at it. Looking good, smells good. All right, what I'm going to do now, we're going to keep the rods out. This typically kicks up the temperature even more because it allows more airflow through the holes. And yeah, this will help kind of give it that last burst of heat to caramelize that glaze. And yeah, be back shortly. It's been around 12-13 minutes. It's showing 141 degrees. I just want to get some temperature readings here. Wow, look at that, guys. All right, let's take a look, see here. We got to bring it to at least 145. There might be a little bit of carryover. Hey, 135. So 138. See, towards the end here where it's thinner, it's going to be a little bit higher. See, this is already 156 over here all the way on this end. But the middle, we got to get up to 145. So that's only 140. So what I'm going to do, 134 here. I'm going to put another dose of the glaze on there, and we'll continue to let it go. All right. It's telling me to take it off from the heat. Target's 145. It's still showing 144. But let's just do some independent readings here. All right, let's see where we're at. Definitely smoking a lot. All right. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, that's way done. Okay, 141. All right, let's see over here. See, 138, 137. The middle isn't quite there yet. Almost. 138. We gotta get that to at least 142, 143. That's 142. We're right here in the middle. 139. Over here in the middle. It's close, guys. It's close. I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't know if it's gonna be able to carry over with covered with foil for a full 7-8 degrees. I want to make sure it's safe to eat. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put it on there, but I'm going to keep that lid cracked. That's even going to kick up the heat a little bit more. Yeah. I'll give this a few more minutes. I'll meet you guys inside. Alright, so I brought it in. I've had it covered with foil for around 15, maybe 18 minutes. Maybe closer to 20. Oh my goodness, look. Wow. It smells so smoky. I mean, I'm telling you guys that have the pellet smokers, and you know what? I like the convenience of a pellet smoker, but you're never going to get the same smoke profile as when you're using real charcoal. Doesn't mean I'll never use a pellet smoker. I will always, but I like using all kinds of different smokers for different things. So there it is, guys. Let me grab a knife. We'll slice into this. Look at this, man. Just going to slice this thing right in half. See what we're looking at here. All right. Oh, Dixie knows what's going on. All right, we're going to go right down the center here. So let's just open this up. Take a look. There we go, guys. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, nice and juicy. Let me cut a couple slices here. A little piece of bacon fell off, but that's going to happen, especially when we slice it here. Using a brisket knife here. Man, I like pork loin. Here goes the bacon. That one was a little thicker. Let's just take a look again. Look at how juicy that is. Alright guys, I'll slice a few more pieces. Get the family up here. We'll give this a sample. Welcome back, guys. I'm here with my family. My son Kyle, my daughter Ava Grace, my wife Monica.
Hi.
Alright guys, so I cut some up here. And I have some of this bourbon maple bourbon glaze.
Why don't you put it up here? And
yeah, I'm just trying to stir it a little bit.
Alright.
And you can dip some pieces in there if
Perfect.
you like.
Thanks, Daddy.
Alright. Let's grab a piece, everyone.
Okay,
Grab
so
it with your fork, or are you going to do it with your fingers?
try your
Ava Grace?
fingers, Ava?
I don't know.
Here. Give me a fork. Here. So
They're right there, to your
Here.
left.
Well, you want to dip it in there?
Wanna dip it?
a little.
Oh, dip. There you go.
Kyle's going for it. He doesn't care. Alright, you ready? Alright, let's go. Oh, I tasted a little bit of the Dijon mustard
That's good.
in that glaze.
Alright.
Alright, but about the pork. Very juicy. Very smoky.
Very
Can you
good.
taste the
Really
smoke,
good.
guys?
Yeah, I do.
It's really meant to be in this juice.
Very
That was just
smoky.
glazed.
Yeah, well, when I slice it, you can see all the juice.
Yeah.
Mmm.
That's very good.
And look, guys, I was doing this like I said. This whole piece of meat cost me $10. How could I not turn that up?
It's really good.
Turn it away, I should say.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. Mmm.
How is it?
Wow.
You can have another
What do you
piece.
think of it, Grace?
She likes it. She's going for another one. Going in, baby.
There's some bacon
good.
pieces too. Although I don't know if you guys are going to like the bacon because it's not like super crispy like you normally like it.
Let's try it.
But it's very smoky. Oh, I'm loving this glaze.
Try a piece.
Mmm.
Oh, I like it.
You know what, cooking with that pit barrel definitely puts more smoke on it than if I would have done this in the pellet smoker. I know that already. Because we got charcoal and real hickory wood. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like it, hit the like button on the bottom of the video here. This logo on my shirt. That's also on the bottom part of the screen. Click on that. It allows you to subscribe to my channel. Please do that. It really helps my channel grow. And I'll leave a link below, a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. That's where I feature all my videos, photos, recipe instructions, and links to the video, of course. Go check it out, and I appreciate your continued support. Thanks for stopping by. Any final words? Anybody?
Delicious!
Let's get eating.
Let's get eating.
Not eating, eating.
Eating. Alright guys,
Eating.
Or eating.
thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
No wave this time. This is too good. And man, if you try the pork with the
A
bacon.
little bit of the bacon.
This is good.
Peter really likes that sauce.
Yeah, she does. Just be careful not to drip it. It's not sticky.
Don't drip. Alright.